it's live. Gotta wait for somebody to get on the channel so to see if the mics are working. So, got some Powerline crab that I'm using first, and obviously I'm using the colors that have lost, or the flavors and colors that have lost their color. The reason being is because people were worried about it. And yes, well, we always tell them, keep them in the fridge and try to protect them so they last a lot longer. However, I wanted to show them that it still works even though they don't have all the color in there. But when they are sight feeding on color, it's a whole different ballgame. What's up, Hustle? How you doing? Robert? Morning, gents. Oh, yeah. Back at it. Hurting for sturgeon. What's up, boss? So I'm kind of excited later on. I'm going to try to go duo because I did get a deal where it was reminding me that we can go live and bring people into our channel and this and that. So I'm going to see if that's improved or gotten fixed by them. So. Let's see if there's anything over here right. Oh man, let's see who else is on here. So I'm also kind of testing my gut to see if it will allow me to throw a bigger rod. I brought one. I was still kind of tender in that area, so I brought one to test that and see. But we'll see. I've got my little SX Raptor on that one, and then I've got the LX on this one. Should have probably jumped to the MXL, but I was like, might as well go and give it a shot while I can. So, yeah, and these are the flavors I'm using. As you can tell, they've lost color. They're not completely vibrant in their colors, but they still work. Waiting for my shrimp to defrost over here as well. I was in a hurry to get out here. I didn't stop to let it go. Hey, can y'all hear me good too? I'm using a mic today, so I'm hoping that will help with the wind and stuff like that. So I just need to make sure I'm good. Awesome. Good deal. Roger that. Thank you, gents. So anybody else going fishing this weekend? Steel Crusher, how you doing, Bob? All right, so I got my other double drop drum leader, throwing shrimp on top, crab on the bottom, throwing a 4-ounce weight on there, and just kind of testing the water, seeing if where they're at. I'm going to throw some over here in the flats and see if maybe they're hiding over there too. So. All right, can y'all hear me now? Wow, that sucks. So I need to figure a way to make this stay on better because that really sucks. I'm wondering if it was because of the gas that it made it pop off. Try the other side. So, can y'all hear me? All right, yeah, I cast it out and I guess I threw it off. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yep, nope, I think it fell in the water. Good thing it was a cheap set. It was only like 15, 20 bucks, something like that. Sucks still. Oh, great. Well, if this one falls off, then we're just going to have to go with no mic. And so, yeah, throw it in with the bait for sure. So, I think it was because the sunglasses, I had it like that and he probably caught it and I don't know. That sucks. See, the other one's nice. It's got a magnetic system. And actually, I got those. I don't like them very much because they drain the battery on the camera really quick. So, yeah. It's all right. Learning experience, guys. It's all part of the deal here. Finding out what will work and what won't work. No hits yet?
I had it hit earlier.
Oh,
That was once.
oh, okay. 30 up. That's the one I threw out there to the flats to see if right one, right. Keep looking around because there's storm heads all around us and stuff like that. A couple up close, but you don't see nothing coming down from them, which is good. I was checking the radar this morning looking for the rain and stuff like that, and it said sporadic thunderstorms. Yes, there's just sporadic showers, so we'll see. But I'm also I know it's also too, the time period for flounder is closed. Now, you can still fish for them, you just can't keep them. So, play with them a little bit, see if we can get any action on that. And I'm going to throw a light cast with an LX. Like I said, I just had hip surgery, so, I mean, not hip surgery, but had my gallbladder removed. I don't know how much strength I got. We'll give it a see. We'll see what's up. Well, we'll find out. I mean, I think if they were, they would have already been like tearing it up, you know. When they're there, they're there. They let you know. I know. Yeah, I think they're all at the jetties because they've been reporting a lot of reds over there in Spanish mackerel. So that and flounder at the jetties too and stuff like that too. So
There was parts, but they were getting live bait.
yeah, pretty sure that's what they were there for. So, it's cool. You don't always have to go where they're actually hitting. Yeah, we were driving up and we saw like 15 cars in the parking lot. We're like, damn, there's a lot of people there. that big bridge next. Yeah, we actually fished there. We've caught shark, alligator gar, big black drum, bull reds. Yeah, we liked it because we go all the way to that portion of the bridge that still had that overdue, and we just camp out there all weekend. So sucks they closed it down.
We always go for a while and we never catch it. Sometimes these guys pass by with ice chests.
Uh,
You get these things, go to that ice stand, they have a nice trout. He said, go to the last light, use a popping pole with live shrimp.
mm,
And then we started doing that, and yeah, we started catching them.
nice. That's good when people share knowledge like
Yeah.
that. You know, that's a lot of the reason why I developed the channel. I own a hard life bait and tackle. It's a tackle shop here in Corpus Christi.
Oh, yeah.
And so when customers come in, I do my best to try to help them out, help their game, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, this is awesome. Like I'm helping people, but I started thinking back too, like how can I help more? And then Justin out of Big Truck Big RV, the YouTube channel, he actually started helping me out, like showing me how to edit the videos. And you know, that was my biggest problem with YouTube. It's like I didn't know how to edit and get them out in a properly timely fashion. If I did a video, it took me like 4 or 5 months to edit it and get it all done because I didn't know how to do it. And then he showed me how to do it. So after that, I started posting videos like every other week, and then it went to every week, and then every day. And now it's like I'll do several videos a day depending on how I feel or what's going on. Right now we got kind of slow right now. We're at 19 people on the channel, but everybody's morning in good healthy position right there, which is awesome. Yeah. Well, the wife is using a fish bite, so I'm gonna try a gulp. Yeah, I'm gonna do a gulp and see what happens. Do the 4-inch white gulp, pearl white. See, so maybe changing up the bait will instigate some better hits and stuff like that. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty. A little pretty. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We're on it. Let's see what's up. Let me move over here a little bit. See if y'all can catch some fish. Nice, slow along the bottom kind of deal. Not too slow because it ain't extremely cold right now. If it was really, really cold, then I would be working it a little bit slower. So, but it's slow enough to where the jig is actually hitting the bottom. Normally that'll piss off a flounder, man. It's so crazy how they are. Got a little click on my long rod over here. Yeah, and you hit them with a lure or bait, and they normally get pissed off and will attack it and stuff like that. But also too, like I like to walk it next to the pier itself. Let's see. Let's see. I normally walk down and do this, but it's kind of hard to do that and keep everybody in camera. So. Did I cross you? Did I cross you? Got my wife down there at the end, so. But she wanted to go there. Got her. I finally learned from the last trip that, you know, she wants her own gear, so she's using my daughter's rod, and I got her a long rod so she can fish on bottom. So, oh, saw that. That was close. Yeah, the coffee up on the little handrail where we have the fishing rods. She went to cast out and almost knocked it in the water. It rolled on its side and she was able to catch it. So. Boats are heading out. I don't actually see too many boats out on the water. Probably the first boat so far. But again, I just got out here. Oh no, there's a boat out there. I can see one already. No, most of the boat guys are real early risers for sure. Early bird gets the worm. See. Yeah. All right. Kruger's in the chat. What's up, boss? I can't really see the comments at the distance I'm at, but I'll chime in every now and again. That's where going duo and having somebody there, you know, they can kind of speak to us and let me know what's going on without me having to actually watch all the comments. So we definitely need to get Jacked Up Leatherworks and Shark back on here. Man, the tide is still way up, which is good because I'm gonna throw on the backside of the handrail. Oh, is that what was biting it? Those got ferocious teeth too. It was taking on. Yep. Yeah, there's ribbon fishes out here too. Those will tear up your baits big time. Let's see on the back handrail. There's a light there, so I threw it like that and I lost the lure. I couldn't see it. You want to throw too far because if I do, then I end up hitting that dock or whatever, and I end up losing my bait. So didn't want to do that. Let's see. We are on Causeway Pier in Corpus Christi, Texas. It's the bridge, the causeway going out toward the island. There's another causeway, but that one goes to Portland. And we're still heading further south is where we're at. So. Had a click on the long rod, but don't see no action. About to pull it in and check it again. Yeah. Got a decent cast off of it, but not trying too hard because still, I don't know how secure them stitches are in the inside. Yeah, next to Red Dot. Red Dot Pier is right over there. See those storm heads that are above us? And the ones further south? Yeah. So we're definitely keeping an eye on that because we are holding nothing but lightning rods. I mean, don't mind the rain, but when it starts to send some electricity through, then yeah, I got a problem with that. Well, the wind carries it. Oh, yeah. Not really. You'd be fighting the wind the whole time. But yeah, that means we'd have to drop off way over there and cruise this way and have, yeah, 2 trucks. 2 trucks. Yeah, true. Well, True, true. I know this is very awkward for y'all to see me. A lot of people were making comments the other day like, Albert, spinning rope? What? So kind of had to throw that in there. So, ooh, that was a nice little hit. All right. Are you on? I think you might got one over here. No, it's not. Yeah, they just got out there. All right, we'll move over here to the corner and see what's off the corner. There you go. It shouldn't be stuck right there. There we go. Yeah, he might be. Yeah, he's stuck on something. No, he's stuck on bottom. Gotta wait for it to hit the bottom. That's another thing too, guys. I see a lot of channels where people are out there fishing. As soon as they hit the water, they start cranking. Yet they're working a bottom rig. Like when you cast out, let it hit the bottom before you actually start working it, and that'll increase your chances to cover more footage on the bottom. Because if you start cranking right there, what you're doing is you're throwing it way out there, and then you're pulling it back to you, so you miss out on all that area that you could be in. Now, if you're working a topwater lure, different, you know, or a cork, popping cork, something like that. But like me, I'm intentionally fishing on bottom, so I'm going to wait till it hits the bottom before I actually start working it. And then by letting me letting it do that, if the current's pulling away from me, it'll actually pull it away from me to allow me to try and hit more fish while we're at it. But I think I'm going to check my long rod, because I did have a good bump earlier, and my shrimp looks like it's ready for me to start using it. Ah, the birds are showing up. They weren't here earlier. I don't know if y'all can see all the pelicans. Yeah, they're on surface, so those are pelicans. I mean, mullet or top bait fish are on there. So. One time I was flounder fishing in Galveston, and I waited out to about here, and I threw out the lure, and literally all the way till it got in front of me, I was working it, and right when I was gonna pick up off the floor, that's when the flounder hit it, right here, like right in front of me when I was waiting out. So, yeah, oh, it does have a little hook keep. Okay. Let's see. We wet the line. That was another reason why I didn't really try too hard on the first one. Throw some shrimp on. Let's see what happens. Our double drop drum rig right there. Move over here because that's where the gentleman's sitting up. Don't really want to be right there. Oh, do I have it? Hold on, before I start pulling the shrimp out. See if I have my bait elastic. right, so nope, I didn't bring my bait elastic. Well, sun's starting to come up. Yes, sir. BB said, "What's up, BB?"
Oh, good morning.
Yeah, what's up, Joe Gold? Oh man, keep looking back like if I got bait in the water and stuff. So I guess since I don't have the bait elastic on, I'll leave the shell on the shrimp. They're kind of perfect size for the hooks that I am using. Smaller hooks on this rig. I don't know. Did you get it or no? Oh, you got a line down there. There, I was about 10 to 15 feet away from the camera, so it's going to storm. I should get some raspa fish, and it's calling me again. Yes, sir. I understand the pain right there for sure. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to angle it up just a little bit so you're not just staring completely in my gut. Go on and check this one too. Add some bait to it. A lot more pelicans are showing up. That's a good sign. I mean, the bait's moving. Just they're definitely not gonna waste their time trying to find bait if they already. Yeah, no, see them diving. That's a good sign. But also could be a bad sign for us. The fish may be targeting something else rather than what we're actually feeding them, and just kind of watching the wind. I don't want it to get too brutal and blow my camera phone in the water, because then no, that's my lure. I just have it tied up while I'm not fishing it. Dang, 11 yesterday, and that's some wakey time right there. You working or just can't sleep? Daniel Garcia, what's up, boss? Yeah. So what I like to do is I like to pinch the tail off and pinch the head off, but I leave all the mass or the matter there, so that way it gives it more scent on there. And you can tell the wind's starting to pick up a little more, so it's good. Maybe able to get the fish moving. Babe, you see how the tail is hooked on to the hook? Before you throw it out, make sure to unhook it. That, or you want to try another lure since we haven't gotten any real hits on that? getting into. Ooh, tighten your drag, tighten your drag. The top. Just. The other day in the shop, like, when do you know to use the surf weight? And I'm like, well, when my regular weights don't stick. Right now I'm using pyramids, as you can tell, on those two rods, and the line's not moving pretty much. Oh, wow. Something just jumped right there. You see the swirl? Something big. Like, that wasn't a little fish. Oh, man. Yeah. Carl messing with us at the pier. Shrimp on?
I thought that's what was on here.
More shrimp. You know, it ain't a permanent thing.
Well, I know that, but I threw it back on.
There you go. All right, let's see. Roger that. Let's see. Do we have it on the top messages? Okay, show all. There we go. Man, I was missing out on a lot of comments. I was looking at it and I didn't see it move, and it was on top chat rather than live chat. I don't know why it even has that kind of option. Guess I'm not that big yet. I'm gonna switch out my bait and put one of those fish bite shrimp. Show you what I'm doing. One of those Fight Club shrimp deals. See that. Give us any kind of hit. You want to change up too? Yeah, we ain't gotten hits yet. That, and see, this is one of the things I was talking about with the Fight Club fish bite. It always hooks the tail, and I don't know why. That will hurt your ability to catch fish. There we go. I'm using the 1/4 ounce jig head because that was the heaviest one I could find. I honestly like the 1/2 ounce jig heads because I get better cast control on it, you know, for further casting. But a lot faster action too. So, but again, I'm not a real heavy lure guy. That is something rare you see me using is lures. Show you what I'm looking at. The sun's arising. Beautiful sun or morning rise. Alan, what's up, boss? Yes, sir. Definitely good to be out in the water. And how's the wind? Is it not too bad? Look over here. Be the fly. Yep. Or swim or kayak or boat, you know. Y'all had a superpower. What would yours be? Ah. More people finally showing up. 15, 17. That's about 18 people on Red Dot now. You made it back to Texas, Alan? Hold on. Am I on my line or am I got a fish? I'm on my line. Serious? Oh, no. Just got cut off. Sure, like, dang, that sucks. Let's see. Yeah, it happens, guys. That's why it's cold fishing. And I honestly was going to switch out the mono and put some braid on this morning, but I was kind of in a rush, and I was like, I'll do it tomorrow, you know. So, yep, paid the price for it right there. Mine's so thin, I had to focus in on it. Well, the Fight Club shrimp is what they want. Oh man, I got those in there too. I got the 6-inch chubs right there. I've actually used those for flounder and did very well with them. But I'll bust those out more of when there's nothing big old saddle blankets. When those are around, then you throw bigger bait. Kind of keeps the little ones from biting. But again, too, little ones get greedy. They don't care. Huh? So you're gonna bait your own hook then? Well, then bring it over here. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. I didn't bring the bait elastic, so the bait elastic so I can rip up the bait so it don't fall off the hook easy or get chewed off. Yeah, I'll leave you a pile here so I don't have to keep walking back and forth with some bait. You totally didn't hear what I said then. To bait. Blah.
What?
Trying to get my son to put the bait down. The gulps and take water perch will actually start messing before they even actually use. So that's why I try to pull them out of the water so you don't have to worry about it. The reel that I'm using is actually one that I just pulled off the shelf. That was already pre-spooled with some fishing line. Whatever cut me off, you know, could have been a skipjack, redfish, because they have real sharp gill plates. And yes, normally you want to use a heavier shock leader on there, you know, at least 20-pound test or higher. But I said I was in a hurry this morning. In a hurry, didn't want to pre-prep for all this, but I did not expect to get cut off that. Thing where 100-pound test I get spun off or cut off because of that. So it's always good to, like I said, put some kind of shock leader or something on there. But when you're impatient, it definitely can cost you money in the long run for sure. So let's see. Move this over a little bit. Thought maybe I caught grass or something. Yeah, so a small piece of grass. Felt that little thud, but it was for me moving the lure over. Yeah. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. So, my wife's down the pier, so I ain't trying to catch her line there. And this technique here, holding the rod like this, I learned in North Carolina when we were working gotcha plugs off the pier over there, but working them a lot faster. You're ripping and jerking really quick. And figure I try that. And that's I actually caught one of the flounders a few days ago when couldn't sleep. so I can hear him yelling. Still, I know we caught 2 or 3 of them on that behind the handrail in the last couple of trips, but didn't get a whole lot of video because it was always off angle, you know. So yeah, no, definitely. Especially if you're casting heavy gear and stuff like that. That's one of the things is, you know, checking the first 10, 15 feet for sure. Yeah, checking, you know, 10 to 20, 30 yards of your line always does help. Uh, Frays can happen anywhere in your spool if the line touches the water. And even on the way to fishing, a lot of people don't realize when they have their rods sitting up in the front rack, rocks and everything. I got a hit right here. Uh, Ooh, there's mullet down there. Looks pretty fresh too. So probably from last night. No, when you're traveling with your fishing rods, even in a boat, you know, behind the truck or whatever. Whoa, that was something big. Saw a big old swirl over there, like big swirl. Um, Rocks and debris get kicked up, and I don't know how many of y'all been driving along, and you know, and a rock, you know, dings your windshield, or you know, has actually busted out your side doors and stuff like that. You got to think too, when your hood of your vehicle is all chipped up from rocks, those rocks come up and hit your line too. You know what I mean? Or if you have it through the rod and they catch it just perfectly right there and nick your rod, and if it's strong enough, depending on what type of rod it is, will actually, when you go to cast out and you break your rod, and you're like, what the hell happened? Like, a lot of it is from travel, you know, up and down the highway. And those rocks coming up, man, they're coming fast. I don't even know what speed to say, but they're fast enough that you don't hang your head out the window, you know. So that's why all my fishing gear, I tend to leave it in the bed of the truck or not through the fishing rod. Now, if it comes up and hits right here, you know, for like my braid and stuff like that, I'm really not too concerned, because normally when I do hang my big reels up front, you know, it's 130-pound braid, 200-pound test or something like that, you know, not 8-pound test. Big difference right there. So I don't know. That'd be a tough one. Last time she caught the first catfish, and I caught the croaker. And then I ended up catching, we were back and forth, kind of, she would catch one, I catch one, she'd catch one, I catch one. They're kind of slow. She did have a ribbon fish right at the pier, but I ended up letting go right there. So that'd have been a tough one to beat if we're going off a length. Hell yeah. And where you going to go to? You going to go to the jetties, or you going to go to the beach? Yeah, that big storm front's all over there. Oh, weird. What is this boat going to do? Hopefully it turns. Oh, he's slowing down. Okay. Hold on, let me go bake the wife's rod and reel. Smoking a cigarette, so she don't want to have shrimp smell on her hand while she's trying to plug her cigarette. Bad habit. All right, they're moving. I never know if y'all saw those guys, but they were putting right where my weights were landing in the water. I was like, oh man. But I think what they're doing is they're seeing all the action of the mullet traveling or whatever it is. It could be mullet, manhating, bunch of skipjacks following shrimp or whatever. But shrimp normally by this time they already start making their way down to deeper water. So don't really see too much shrimp running across the surface, especially enough for a boat to stop, kind of deal. Oh, my lord. My lord. Let's see. So be careful with those 7 gills, guys. I know. I forget what subscriber we were talking to, but they were showing us how Nope. Go ahead, boss. Go ahead. I saw it, but it was real skinny and coming on this angle. But mm, November, November 15th, off limit, guys. I wish there was a. Ooh, you know what? Is that a lure on there? Is that my lure? I think I caught myself off. So that boils back down to what I was saying, that even then, the line can, really do your own. You can lines that are out there can do damage against you as well. So, let me put it back over here. And I still got the other one in the water, but let me get this in here before it starts to dry up because the sun's starting to come out now. So. My morning alarm for Saturdays. I get to sleep in on Saturdays, but I'm not today. Best time to be on the jetties, catch big lingcod and big black rockfish, other species, bonfish, and jetties. Sweet. That sounds awesome. Like 5 hours. Yeah, yeah. Very true. Well, let me get this out of the water over here. I'm gonna work it a little faster. Maybe I can get some action with some trout or reds and stuff. So. Excuse me, guys. Am I on camera? Off camera. Off camera. Okay. This is what I need. I need a guy to follow me around and record. But I'm not big enough yet. I'll get there someday. You want me to cast it or rebait? Get this out of the waters. The guy on the boat's already caught 2 fish. But he's fighting them sideways like this, so you can't really see no boa on the fishing rod. I'm telling you, that's sneaky. But again, I can understand their theory of why they do that. They don't want other boats driving by and stopping and that they found the spot where the fish are actually at. So. Come on, get out there. Make sure that way the fish can take line. And then when you go to fight it, if you're pulling like this and it's making that click, 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 then you tighten it up just a little bit. Got a line. What do I got? Oh, that was a ribbon fish. Yeah. It all tore up from all the ribbon fish. You know, a bunch of them, but I was out there for the shrimp. I had 80 pounds of shrimp. Let's see. Yeah, pitchy. Jigsaw plastics. Actually, I have used salted shrimp. I used it one time because one of my buddies, it was before I actually started my YouTube channel. He was talking about that he saw some other YouTuber use it and stuff like that, and he used it, and I could see the benefit in it, but also too, I just thought it was too much work. So, but again, too, you know, all the preparation we do for other kind of baits and stuff like that, it definitely can help. But now that we got that bait elastic, we can use that. And since bait elastic is biodegradable, it actually does feed the microorganisms that are down there. So that was one of the things that I was kind of worried about when I started, you know, hearing about it and stuff like that. I said, man, that means they're dumping more plastics into the water. And after talking to a lot more people and actually doing my homework on it, I found out that it is biodegradable. Now check them all because I can't vouch for every single one of them, but the ones that we sell and we buy are biodegradable, and it actually promotes itself as to feeding the microorganisms and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. Man, I've seen it too where I wash it and in the water, you know, just washing it in the washer and dryer, pull it out and it's all balled up in my pocket or on my clothes and it just starts to disintegrate. So. Come on, where do you flounder at? I just want to catch them. Another boat trolling a couple 100 yards away from them around the rig over there. I don't know if y'all can see him. I see him. Might be able to see him. No. Let's see. Over there, you see the other boat? Yeah. So, come on. Oh, man. Well, we probably got about another 30, maybe 40 minutes because we got to get home. She's got to do a lot of prep work with our daughter who's going to a dance tonight. So, I'm going to be cooking some flounder later. What? Yep. I was trying to do it yesterday, but I was tired. I was really tired. That and the kids were at a football game or whatever, so I was like, well, that worked out. So, I mean, the wife had a date night instead, so that was cool. Okay. Dang, 95-pound Chinook salmon. Wow, that's insane. So a 95 pounder, what's the length on that? That's crazy. Ribbon fish and shrimp jumping around. I can see them. Can't believe we ain't hooking nothing. This is crazy. Check. Definitely gonna have to check this on because I felt like 2 bumps come through the line. I see a mullet on the floor, or a piece of mullet. Let's see. Looks like it was used already. Let's see. Throw that on for bait. Never know. Change it up. Catch a bull red. We used bait right there. Let's see. Oh, all right. Sit down for a minute. Let's see. Oh. It is morning. See what we got here. All right, so on the reel I just casted, I'm using Tightline braid. It's 80-pound test. It's my top shot. I have either 60 or 65-pound Tightline and or Cortland underneath it as my backing. Normally on those I'll have 500 yards of that, and then my top shot will either be 100 to 150 yards or 200 yards of top shot. So and that is an LX Raptor with a 10-foot rod. I am casting 8-ounce pyramids on that one, and then actually I think on the SX as well. It is drifting. Let me tighten this up a little bit. Come on, fishy. Fishy. Yeah, fishy. Call them sometimes. Let them know the dinner bell has been rang. I thought about it for a split second. I just cast it off to the right side. My wife that. Should I let it cross her line and then jerk on it? Make her think she caught a fish. I thought about it, guys. I really did. Oh. Ooh, man. My own weird. Ooh, that was a good hit. That's a good hit. Right when I was walking up to it. Okay, hold on. Take the drag. Take the drag. Yeah. Take the drag. Take the drag. Come on. That'll be cool. Nice big old fish right before we decide to leave over here. Come on, fishy, fishy. You know you want it. Oh, and the guys that were asking about what line I'm using, I'm also using hollow core braid. I stopped using monofilament on my reels probably. Ooh, it's going on. Actually, I can go back to that night where I had that backlash with the SX Raptor, and if I'm not mistaken, that is the SX Raptor right there that I had the original braid on that many years ago, where I backlashed on the mono top shot. It took off. It broke off at the top guide, and then come on, take it. You know you want it. And after that, I started fishing it with straight braid, and it was hollow core braid, 60-pound at the time. And ever since then, I started stripping all the mono off all my casting reels and using straight hollow core braid. And it has been a lovely, lovely thing, because now you can feel all the hits. And I finally understand the guys that use straight braid for like throwing lures and stuff like that. They can see the action on it and get a lot more hookup ratios and stuff like that. Because when you go to set that hook, there's zero stretch in the line, so it allows you to land more fish consistently. And then with higher test line means you don't have to play them as much. You can get them in quicker, which means you got a higher survivability rate with all your releases. And it definitely, for me, I'll never go back to mono. Like me using mono on this reel right now is only because it was a quick deal, but I will be switching that out more than likely as soon as I get to the shop for sure. So stay tuned for that video. I will be live from the shop later on. Probably be a little after 10 or 11 when that happens. I am going to go to the chiropractor. I need right in between my shoulder blades and yep. About to catch a white sturgeon over 1,000 pounds on the Big Sea River. Wow, yes. Sturgeon on my bucket list. I'll be happy with a 4 or 5 footer. But again, too, you know, I will not say no to a monster fight. You know, I'm all about it. But yeah, no, that one's hitting, and they're both hitting. So I'm just waiting for the one to go screaming. And actually, I don't think y'all saw the other one. Both of those rods are hitting right there. And actually, do I have the drag set on that? Ooh, That was nice. Come on, take it. Like swallow, swallow. Open your mouth and bite that bait. Take it. Feel like that little meme with that little kid. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Eat my bait. He says it in a lot rougher terms, though. Not too big, so it's a cute. That's it. Oh, great. I might have to end the video, guys, because they're playing music across the way. Heard it. They lowered it down, but if they can keep it lower, then I'm good. But once I started hearing it, that won't be good. Take it. Come on. Take it. Yeah. I don't know. Can y'all hear the music, guys? Okay. Oh, yeah. No, it's beautiful. Sun's out. Sun is out. Still nice and cool, though. But getting some hits over here on my two rods. I'm going to go ahead and check them. Just they've been at it a little bit. Maybe it's something small on there that's stuck on the hook. Sometimes that's good bait. We'll see. All right, so yeah, that is there's seaweed on the line right there, but it's right at the splice. Just splice right there from the two different colors. But the beautiful thing about the hollow core braids, guys, is there's no knot. It's just a hollow core splice, which means the line is a little bit thicker in that area, but you don't have to worry about it splitting your thumb on the way out, guys, and or wrecking your guides on the way out. What was that? Another piece of seaweed right up on there. Right there. That moss, man, that green moss, it's like real silky, silky fine stuff. But it piles up on your line, and there's so many strands, it's hard to get it all off. So, all right. Well, I'll leave that on there. Let's see what happens. That might that thing coming up and going like they're not swimming along. They're in feast mode right now. I'll show you this. And saw some right over there. One right there just came up. Right there. See how fast they're moving? They're coming up and going down real quick. And zoom out just a little bit so you can see a little more. And there was a bunch of them over there. I don't know where y'all at. Oh crap! He just came out of the water right there. They are feasting. They are definitely hungry over here. Assuming they probably come up. Yep, yep. They are in feast mode for sure. I've never seen them like that right through here. Normally they're nice and casual, just swim through and be gone, but they're feeding right now. Jesus. Come on. See that, guys? Yep. Jeez, that was a big one. I think they moved through already. I've never seen them come completely out of the water like that, guys. Especially in this area. Never seen them come out of the water. Normally they come up, you see their door full, and they go right back in. Nice, calm, and collected. Those guys were moving. Wow. All right. Let's see what time is it. 30. Oh, for a beta. 8:35. About ready or?
Time, let's be ready.
Do what?
Ready?
Yeah, fine. Dolphins, man, they were running through. They were almost coming completely out of the water. Yep.
You get it on camera or no?
I tried my best. They would pop up and they were gone. You know how they normally come up nice and slow? There was a bunch of them. There was a big old pot of them. Got some on film, but it's on a live video, so you'd have to go back and watch the live video. Had a ribbon fish on for a little bit. Lost it right at the pier. Robin fish. There, you want to pick up some breakfast on the way home?
You know what I want? It's making gravy for here. I was thinking about that yesterday.
Well, you want to go ahead and do that?
There or High Hope? Oh, let's do High Hope because they don't make.
All right.
Today's Saturday.
All right.
You should be calling me soon.
All right. Well, then let's go ahead and call it because.
Oh, you want to go ahead and go in then?
Yeah, that way we can get breakfast in. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Bite's really, really slow right now. I don't know. It could also be that deal of, like I was talking about earlier, I'm using the fish bites that have kind of lost their color. I mean, we're getting hits, but just not there. But none of the artificials got hit. Guys around us to the right and left are using artificials. Nothing. All right, guys, we're out. I will be live on the channel here in a few hours and see what's up. I got to spool up probably an HXW if I have the correct lines that he's looking for MK, and then I'm gonna re-spool that spinning reel so that way I can get that mono off of there and go from there. So we'll see what's up, guys. Y'all have a good day and stay safe, guys. Definitely keep it rocking. Later.